Hello guys, and welcome to another Era of Chaos video. Guys, today we are exploring the marketplace. In general, I'll be talking which are the best deals in the market on each and every single one of them. You know, we have a lot of variations of the market. For example, the mystical market, the arena market, the campaign market, and so on and so forth. So let's start with the first one, the mystical market. If you're just starting the game, you won't be spending a lot here because you need a lot of gold. But the stronger you get in the game, the more, let's say, gold you have in store. For example, I have almost all of my units maxed out when it comes to level, at least the level that I'm currently have. So I don't need gold that much, and I have saved 6.3. And every time when I refresh this store in the morning, I have 3 refreshes for free. I buy units that I use, such as the marksman, especially if they're discounted. I also buy discounted resources, and I will buy spell scrolls. Usually you don't wanna spend gems on tactics menu or on casting crystal unless you are a kraken or you have tons of diamonds, and then I would say that it is pretty worth here and there to spend a little bit on tactics menu and casting crystal. But if you're free to play or you're a dolphin and don't spend a lot, then definitely just focus on the items that can be purchased by coins. And another thing, do not spend anything on this purple artifact that starts Sigil or Sigil, I don't want to butcher its name. It is probably one of the worst deals in the game. You should never spend 80 gems for this. When it comes to the next shop, the arena shop, it is a no-brainer. It all depends on the units that you need, and in general you should try to spend everything on awakening soul stones. You shouldn't go here and spend on rock, for example, or on swordsman, especially for swordsman. Reason being, you can get these units via a different way. You go here and you just purchase the unit, and they're quite cheap, by the way. If you want to get for example, swordsman, you go to the fort. It is that easy to obtain these units, so you shouldn't be spending your precious arena resources for a swordsman or rock or the witch. With that said, when it comes to campaign, here sometimes I would spend some resources on the free tea and the dwarf because I need them. They are part of my main formation. Actually, one of my main formations. And I will also spend on Griffin Soulstone, but it is the same here. If you don't have or you need awakening stones, it is better to spend first on the awakening stones because they are much harder to obtain. The artifacts. Now, it is a really strange shop, but in general I would say that you should save all artifact essence that you have, and you should spend it only on premium orange artifacts. Currently I am saving because if I go to my artifact, I go all the way down, you can see that my Apple of Eden is level 1 and I want it to get to level 2. Once I am done with that, then I'll be focusing everything on the Angelic Alliance, but there is time because they haven't even released Apple of Eden to the store yet, so I don't know when they're going to do it, but I hope it is going to be soon. When it comes to the guild, it's a pretty interesting shop. I would advise you to go and max every single hero that is useful for you in terms of adjutant skills, or for example Mephala, she has to be at least 3 stars, Shiva the same, Catherine at least 2 stars, and so on and so forth. But at some situations there are certain heroes that are very useful as supports, as adjutants. This is the reason why I'm purchasing Catherine. I want to get her to 4 stars. Currently she is just 3. And Yok, for example, Yok is a very useful adjutant as well. So once again, it all depends on your general strategy, but this shop is also useful for the roster runes. Currently my tower roster runes are pretty high level. I think I require something about 300 to 350 to level up. This is the main reason why I don't invest heavily on them. It is much easier for me to level up the SR unit roster, for example, or SSR unit roster. And combined with the fact that I need Catherine at 4 stars, I kind of don't invest heavily in the regular roster runes for now. The champion store. This is a no-brainer. You have to max Gelu or Gelu first, which is extremely important. Then you need to get Rylon to 2 stars, Rashka to 2 stars or 3 stars. Then it really depends I mean, which hero you use, but in general, this shop is all about the universal hero tokens. If you can get 3 of them, that is perfect. So you have to try to get there, and at some point 50k for one is kind of expensive, but if you get to king, you unlock much cheaper. You can unlock 3 of them for 100k, which is on average 33k per universal hero token, and that's a pretty good deal. When it comes to the next shop, the plane, which is coming from the Conflux plane event. Now this shop, again, a no-brainer. You have to focus on the units that you need to get them to 5 stars awaken, and after you're done, you can start trying to get them to 6 stars awaken, because you don't actually need that much the stats bonus you get out of it, but you know, they can benefit your roster and they can benefit the museum bonuses, so definitely it's a good investment. And I have a lot of work here to do. Many of the units here that you see I already have at 5 stars awaken, but sooner or later I have to get them to 6 stars, and this is what I am currently doing. The Kingdom, again, very easy shop. It all depends on your formation, but I have a lot of characters here at 5 stars awaken, and for the last 2 weeks I spent almost everything on Dragonsteel. So this is what I will do probably next week as well, and after that I will start investing into this guy, Inferno Guard Soulstone. I have 70 shards saved already, but I want to get him to 5 stars awaken. The cross server, guys, if you can get to, let's say, top 8 every single week, then definitely it is kind of worth to purchase the soulstones that are available if you get to top 8. But if you can't, it is debatable actually whether 3 soulstones are worth 20 of this yellow currency. So I try to avoid purchasing 3 for 20. Instead of that, I am purchasing energy scrolls every single day, and I invest those energy scrolls into my backup. Come on, load already, come on. Thank you. Now, if I go to my backup, you can see that I invest in Spell Commandment and Hunt in the Forest. These are incredibly difficult to max out, but they can really pay off. Really good investment. The Glory Arena, it's a pretty interesting shop, probably the newest shop we have. Of course, this shop is all about investing into the unit weapon you need. Currently, I need Pegasus weapon, and this is basically the only weapon shards I'm currently buying, because for the rest of them I don't really need them that much, sorry. The sign-in shop, a no-brainer again. You invest in the heroes that you need. Important thing here is that some of those heroes are pretty good on their own, and some of those heroes are very good as adjutants. And we got to the Gods store. Now, in the beginning I used to purchase Artifact Essence, 20 of it, every single week for 1000 of those fan vouchers, but now I don't do it anymore because I am purchasing the Energy Scroll. I reckon it is a little bit more important than 20 Essence, but still, it is a very interesting shop, because if you're not running Rampart, let's say Dragon Muteer or Necropolis, you don't really need that much the rewards that you get in top 4 and top 8. So I would advise you to just save the currency that you get out of this event if you don't require these units. It is not worth just investing for the sake of, let's say, museum or something, because we don't know what they're going to put in the future. Currently, because I'm using Rampart a lot, I'm investing in Gold Dragon Soulstone, even though the 5 stars awakening bonus, and it's not really that great, but still I have to do it sooner or later, and I have like 30 shards left, so I am going for it. And another thing, investing a lot of shards into the Energy Elemental Soulstone is not really a great idea. He's just a decent unit, but he's not a game changer. And the last shop, probably the newest shop we have, the Sacred Statue shop. It is very easy. Here you have to buy the tactics manual, all 3 of them every single week, and then invest everything else into the support medal. You don't need to spend this currency on spell scrolls or on X potion. You don't need a Shadow Steel pack, because it really doesn't give you anything amazing. Look at this, it's just 300 Dragon Steel, that is 3 units. Not really great. Okay guys, I really hope you found this video useful. See you next time. Take care and stay safe.
Perfect.